Life is not a dress rehearsal. This is it. This is the show. And if you're not careful, it's going to pass you by in a blink of an eye. So I want to ask you something. What's the point of it all? Is it just to exist, or is it to truly live? I've seen people who are so focused on the future, they forget to live in the present. They're so worried about what's going to happen tomorrow, they forget to enjoy today. And let me tell you something, that's a tragedy, because the truth is, the only moment we have is right now. So I want to challenge you to do something. I want you to start enjoying life more. Don't just exist, live. Take risk, pursue your passions, and don't be afraid to fail. Because the truth is, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. I've failed more times than I can count, but I've never let that stop me. Because I know that every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become a better version of myself. So don't be afraid to take the road less traveled. Don't be afraid to be different. Because the truth is, it's the people who are willing to take risks, who are willing to be different, who are the ones who truly live. And let me tell you something, it's not just about achieving some kind of external success. It's about living a life that's true to who you are. It's about being authentic, being vulnerable, and being willing to take the leap. So I want to leave you with a question. What's holding you back? What's stopping you from enjoying life more? Is it fear? Is it doubt? Or is it something else? Whatever it is, I want you to let it go. I want you to take a deep breath, to stand up straight, and to start living the life you've always wanted, because the truth is, you have the power to choose. You have the power to choose how you live, how you think, and how you feel. So choose to enjoy life more. Choose to live, to love, and to laugh, because in the end, that's what it's all about. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment or distraction. It involves cultivating awareness of one's thoughts, feelings, and sensations and accepting them as they are. By being mindful, individuals can break free from the cycle of negative thinking and live more authentic and fulfilling lives. The speaker highlights the importance of living in the present moment, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. This is because the present moment is the only moment that truly exists. The past is gone and the future is uncertain. By focusing on the present, individuals can tap into its power and potential. Mindfulness is closely related to the concept of flow, which was first introduced by the psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. Flow is the state of being completely absorbed in an activity to the point where one loses track of time and self. It is a state of optimal engagement and enjoyment, and it is often accompanied by a sense of mindfulness and presence. The speaker encourages the audience to cultivate mindfulness in their daily lives by paying attention to their thoughts, feelings, and sensations. This can be done through various practices such as meditation, deep breathing, and yoga. By cultivating mindfulness, individuals can develop a greater sense of awareness and appreciation for life and live more authentic and fulfilling lives. Furthermore, mindfulness can also have a positive impact on one's mental and physical health. Studies have shown that mindfulness can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, and improve sleep quality and immune function. It can also increase gray matter in the brain, improve cognitive function and memory. In addition, mindfulness can also improve relationships and communication. By being more present and aware in social interactions, individuals can better understand and empathize with others and communicate more effectively. This can lead to deeper and more meaningful relationships and a greater sense of connection and community. In conclusion, the importance of mindfulness cannot be overstated. By cultivating mindfulness, individuals can live more authentic and fulfilling lives, improve their mental and physical health, and enhance their relationships and communication. As the speaker emphasizes, living in the present moment is the key to unlocking the full potential of life, and mindfulness is the practice that can help us achieve this. The speaker highlights the importance of making conscious choices in life, rather than simply going through the motions. By choosing to focus on the present moment, pursue one's passions, and take risks, individuals can create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. The power of choice is a fundamental aspect of human existence. Every day we are faced with countless choices that shape our lives and determine our destiny. We choose what to wear, what to eat, what to say, and what to do. We choose our friends, our careers, and our hobbies. We choose how to spend our time, how to allocate our resources, and how to prioritize our goals. However, many of us often forget that we have the power to choose. We get caught up in the routine of daily life, and we start to feel like we're just going through the motions. We feel like we're stuck in a rut, and we don't know how to get out. We feel like we're at the mercy of circumstance, and we don't have any control over our lives. But the truth is, we always have a choice. We can choose to see the world in a different way, to approach challenges with a different attitude, and to pursue our goals with a different level of passion and commitment. We can choose to take risks, to step outside our comfort zones, and to pursue our dreams with courage and determination. By making conscious choices, individuals can create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. They can pursue their passions, develop their talents, and make a positive impact on the world. They can build strong relationships, achieve their goals, and live a life that is true to who they are. Furthermore, the power of choice is closely related to the concept of personal responsibility. When we take responsibility for our choices, we take ownership of our lives, we recognize that we are the authors of our own destiny, and we take control of our own happiness and fulfillment. In conclusion, the power of choice is a fundamental aspect of human existence. By making conscious choices, individuals can create a more fulfilling and meaningful life, pursue their passions, and make a positive impact on the world. By taking responsibility for our choices, we take ownership of our lives and recognize that we are the authors of our own destiny. The third keynote of the speech, Enjoy Life More, emphasizes the value of failure. The speaker highlights the importance of embracing failure as an opportunity for growth and learning, rather than viewing it as a negative experience. By reframing failure in a positive light, individuals can cultivate a more resilient and adaptable mindset and ultimately achieve greater success and fulfillment. Failure is an inevitable part of life. We all experience setbacks and disappointments, whether it's in our personal or professional lives. However, how we respond to failure is what really matters. We can choose to view failure as a negative experience and let it hold us back from pursuing our goals and dreams. Or we can choose to view failure as an opportunity for growth and learning and use it as a stepping stone to success. The problem is, many of us are taught from a young age to fear failure. We're told that failure is bad and that we should avoid it at all costs. This mindset can be limiting and can hold us back from pursuing our passions and living a fulfilling life. By embracing failure, we can break free from this mindset and cultivate a more resilient and adaptable approach to life. Embracing failure requires a shift in mindset. It requires us to view failure as a natural part of the learning process rather than as a negative experience. It requires us to focus on the process rather than the outcome and to learn from our mistakes. By doing so, we can develop a growth mindset and cultivate the resilience and adaptability needed to overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. Furthermore, embracing failure can also help us to develop a greater sense of self-awareness and self-acceptance. When we're willing to take risks and try new things, we're more likely to discover our strengths and weaknesses and to develop a greater understanding of ourselves. This self-awareness can help us to make better decisions and to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. In conclusion, the value of failure is a crucial aspect of achieving success and fulfillment. By embracing failure as an opportunity for growth and learning, individuals can cultivate a more resilient and adaptable mindset and ultimately achieve greater success and fulfillment. By shifting our mindset and focusing on the process rather than the outcome, we can develop a growth mindset and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. The fourth keynote of the speech, Enjoy Life More, emphasizes the importance of authenticity. The speaker highlights the need for individuals to live authentically and true to themselves rather than trying to conform to societal expectations or please others. By being authentic, individuals can cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-expression, and ultimately live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Living authentically requires individuals to be true to themselves without pretenses or apologies. It requires them to acknowledge and accept their strengths and weaknesses, their passions and fears, and their values and beliefs. By doing so, individuals can develop a greater sense of self-awareness and understand what makes them unique and special. However, living authentically can be challenging, especially in a world where societal expectations and pressures to conform can be overwhelming. Many individuals struggle to be themselves, fearing rejection, criticism, or judgment from others. They may try to fit in, to please others, or to meet expectations, but in doing so, they may sacrifice their own authenticity and individuality. The speaker emphasizes that authenticity is essential for living a fulfilling and meaningful life. When individuals are true to themselves, they are more likely to pursue their passions, develop their talents, and make a positive impact on the world. They are more likely to form deep and meaningful relationships built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding. And they are more likely to live a life that is true to their values, beliefs, and aspirations. Furthermore, authenticity is closely related to the concept of vulnerability. When individuals are willing to be vulnerable, they are more likely to be authentic and to live a life that is true to themselves. Vulnerability requires individuals to be open, honest, and transparent, and to take risks and face challenges head on. By being vulnerable, individuals can develop deeper connections with others and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. In conclusion, living authentically is essential for living a fulfilling and meaningful life. By being true to themselves, individuals can cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-expression, and ultimately live a life that is true to their values, and aspirations. By embracing authenticity, individuals can develop deeper connections with others and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. The speaker highlights the importance of recognizing and challenging negative self-talk and limiting beliefs and replacing them with more positive and empowered ones. By doing so, individuals can cultivate a more positive and resilient mindset and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Negative thought patterns can be incredibly limiting. They can hold us back from pursuing our goals and dreams and prevent us from living a life that is true to who we are. It can also lead to feelings of anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. By recognizing and challenging these negative thought patterns, individuals can break free from their limiting effects and cultivate a more positive and resilient mindset. The first step in challenging negative thought patterns is to become aware of them. This requires a certain level of self-awareness and a willingness to examine our thoughts and emotions. By paying attention to our thoughts and emotions, we can begin to identify patterns and themes that may be holding us back. We can then challenge these negative thought patterns by asking ourselves questions like, is this thought really true? Or is there another way to look at this situation? Once we have challenged our negative thought patterns, we can begin to replace them with more positive and empowering ones. This requires a certain level of creativity and imagination, as well as a willingness to take risks and try new things. By replacing our negative thought patterns with more positive and empowering ones, we can cultivate a more positive and resilient mindset and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Furthermore, challenging negative thought patterns can also help us to develop a greater sense of self-compassion and self-acceptance. By recognizing that our thoughts and emotions are not always accurate or helpful, we can begin to treat ourselves with more kindness and compassion. We can learn to accept ourselves as we are rather than trying to change or fix ourselves to fit someone else's ideal. In conclusion, challenging negative thought patterns is a crucial aspect of living a more authentic and fulfilling life. By recognizing and challenging our negative self-talk and limiting beliefs and replacing them with more positive and empowering ones, we can cultivate a more positive and resilient mindset and live a life that is true to who we are.